They called him charming, polite, trustworthy, a man who volunteered, smiled easily, made people feel safe until they discovered who he really was. Ted Bundy didn't look like a monster, neither did Chris Watts. But behind that curated facade lived a monster. That's the unsettling truth. We like to believe we can see evil coming. We think it wears a scowl or hides in the shadows. But the most dangerous people don't look like villains. They look like your favorite coworker, your new, attentive partner, your most supportive friend. The most dangerous personalities rarely look dangerous. They wear something far more effective, a social mask. And here's what's more disturbing. You don't meet these masks in documentaries. You meet them at work, on dates, even inside your own circle. This isn't about paranoia, it's about pattern recognition. Because once you see the mask, you can never unsee it. The first crack in the mask is often found in the inconsistency trap. A person with a genuine core remains the same, regardless of the audience. But a multi-faced individual is a storyteller. And stories have a way of changing. Multi-faced people don't lie randomly. They adjust reality, depending on their audience. Psychologically, this comes from a need for control and approval. They don't have a stable identity, so they build one, on demand. Watch for this. They tell you one version of a story. Then you hear a completely different version from someone else. Not small details, core facts. Example, at work, they complain about their boss. To the boss, they praise loyalty. To you, they position themselves as the victim. To others, they become the hero. This is called impression management taken to an extreme. And here's the trap. Each version sounds believable because it's tailored specifically for the listener. The red flag isn't the lie, it's the pattern of shifting identities. Science tells us the human face cannot lie forever. The muscles around the eyes are difficult to control by sheer will. This brings us to a genuine smile. It's called the Duchenne smile. It involves the mouth and the eyes. A real smile involves the orbicularis oculi, the muscles that crinkle the corners of the eyes. But a mask wearer with a fake smile only uses their mouth. Their lips curve, but their eyes remain cold, watchful, dead, unchanged. Now here's where it gets darker. There's one expression almost impossible to hide. Contempt. A brief, one-sided smirk. A subtle tightening of the face, a micro sneer. It's a micro-expression that lasts less than a second. One corner of the mouth pulls up in a subtle asymmetrical twitch. It's a flicker of superiority. In psychology, contempt is the most toxic emotion in human interaction. It signals superiority, disrespect, hidden judgment. If someone smiles at you, but flashes contempt for a fraction of a second, you're not seeing a glitch. You're seeing the truth, breaking through the mask. At first, they feel perfect, too perfect. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, almost supernatural connection? They like your favorite obscure films. They share your exact political niche. They even use the same slang you do. Agree with what you say. Reflect your humor, your values, your energy. This is called the chameleon effect. High-level manipulators use predatory mirroring to bypass your natural defenses. They don't want to be themselves. They want to be you. And in normal social bonding, it's harmless. But in manipulative personalities, it's strategic. They mirror you to accelerate trust, to create a false sense of connection, a feeling that you've met someone who just gets you. But here's the catch. The connection feels fast, too fast, because it's not built on authenticity. It's built on observation and imitation. And once they've gained your trust, the mask stabilizes until they no longer need it. By reflecting your personality back at you, they create a false sense of safety. You feel understood, so you open up. But notice, if you stop talking about yourself, do they have any substance of their own? Or are they just an empty room, waiting for you to furnish it? So how do you protect yourself without becoming paranoid? You don't confront the mask, you test it. To unmask a predator, you must play the long game. You need information boundaries. Use what I call layered disclosure. You don't reveal everything at once. You share information in stages, small pieces, over time. Think of your personal life in stages. When you meet someone new, give them a controlled discrepancy. Tell them a small, harmless piece of confidential information. Something that doesn't actually matter, but feels like a secret. Then you observe. Does that information come back, distorted, used against you? Repeated in places it shouldn't be. Multi-faced people leak information because they weaponize it to manipulate perception. Your strategy is simple. Control the flow, watch the reaction, track the consistency. Wait, see if that information travels. See if they use it to gain leverage with someone else, or if they accidentally let it slip to test your reaction. A person wearing a mask treats information as currency. If they spend your secret to buy someone else's attention, you have your answer. Trust should never be given all at once. It should be earned in layers. Here's the part most people ignore. Your body already knows. Before your mind catches up, there's a signal, a slight tension, a quiet unease, a feeling you can't fully explain. We often dismiss it because there's no evidence, no clear reason, but that discomfort is your brain detecting discrepancies, micro-behaviors, tone shifts, timing mismatches. The mask looks right, but something underneath doesn't align, and that misalignment creates friction. We live in a world of curated digital lives and social performances. Everyone wears a mask to some degree. But there is a difference between social etiquette and a soul designed to deceive. The most convincing masks aren't loud. They're subtle, polished, believable. They don't break easily. They flicker. Inconsistencies, micro-expressions, moments of quiet contradiction. And if you train yourself to notice them, you stop reacting to appearances and start seeing patterns, because in the end, your greatest weapon isn't a checklist. It is the cold chill at the base of your spine. It is the quiet voice that whispers, "Something is wrong." The most powerful defense you have isn't suspicion, it's awareness. And the one voice you should never ignore is the one that speaks, without words. Your intuition has already seen the truth. There's always more beneath the surface, more patterns, more signals, more truths people don't talk about. And once you start seeing them, you can't go back. So if you're ready to explore the mind, the behavior, and the darkness behind it, subscribe and step deeper into Mind After Dark.